Hi there, it's me again, the Dracula's daughter. Look at the fucking state of her today, excuse the language. I am exhausted. My hair's looking awful because I haven't done anything to it. I've just been for a really long walk with Zena, which really tired me out. So my hair's looking a bit damp at the moment and lank and everything, so I'll sort that out, give it a good blow dry in a minute. After I've done this, because I've been so busy today, after one thing or another, I had to go to the sorting office on the other side of town and then some, because I got a free gift from my phone provider, which is a thing that they do all through August, and it was an action cam, which I've already got, and I've got this phone as well. So it looks like I've got 3 cameras now, so I might have to strategically put them something in places so you can have different sides of me or something like that. If I want to spoil you more by boring you, having more different looks of me, going this side, and this side, and whatever, you know. So I show you, and then you can choose which side is the best. I know people think if I had my back to the camera, it would be best. And they do say that I've got the face for radio, which I think is a compliment, really. But I think the same as well. But anyway, today is just frivolities and silliness again, as per usual. I don't know what I'm going to talk to you about today. Last time we spoke about being trans in other countries, especially North and South Korea and in China. I haven't been able to do much more research because I've not been well. To tell you the truth, I've been exhausted really, and this really long 3-hour walk with Zena today, that's going to knock me sideways on top of it, because that's what I tend to do. And other people that has the same as I tend to do the same. When they have a good day, they just push until they drop, and I think that's going to be me tomorrow. After this, I'm going to dry my hair. Look at state of it, honestly. I'm going to dry my hair, and yeah, see, I've got curly hair, it's waving. I'm going to dry my hair and then go to do a bit of shopping, post some letters that I've written, and yeah, so that's it really. And then think of what I have for my tea. I had my lunch before I took Zena out. I had my lunch about midday, which is very early for me, but I'm still full after that. So so that was nice. It was just this diet thing I'm on. It's not exactly a diet. It's more of a different way of eating. No more crap stuff, no more bread, no more cakes, no more biscuits, unless I bake them myself and things, you know. So I use the stuff that I'm au fait with for my diet, as it were. So yeah, but I'm still tottering on with it. It's been 4 months now that I've been on there. So, and I may not have gained weight, but I haven't lost any either lately. But I measured my waist the other day, and within 3 days I'd lost 1 inch around my waist, 1.5 inches around my waist actually, so which was good. So but today I'm feeling a bit bloated. I think it's because of the weather and drinking loads of water and things, and now some broccoli as well. That doesn't sit right with me. But if I ate bread, I'd be ballooned. Somebody said once that I looked 6 months pregnant, which really upset me, because unfortunately that would never have happened and never will happen. So and since then I haven't spoken to that person who said that. So and that is one of the things that I think stopped me from having my surgery much earlier in life, because deep down I think that I knew no matter what I would do, I would never be able to give birth myself. So I know it sounds strange for somebody that used to be a boy talking about stuff like that, but this is what goes through one's head, especially my head anyway, you know. So And when I see people that are pregnant or they've got kids, I envy them so much. Now, at this age, I don't think I'd have I'd have the oh, do you know, I'm just exhausted. This bloody illness is just unbelievable. Talking to Sue last week in Torquay, and she was saying about you know, so like she talks off track and everything about stuff, and I'm the same. And it's an illness. Everything that's in your head, it has to come out straight away, because otherwise you forget it and whatever, you know. But it's just words at the moment, and I think I'm coming down on. I really am going to have what they call a fibro fog, which is I just forget stupid words. You know, it's about going back to the children at my age now. I don't think I'll have the energy or the patience. That's the word I was looking for, the patience. See, give me a minute, I'll be there. It's just exactly the same with people's names. It takes about 2 years to get it, but I'm in the middle of the night, by 3 o'clock in the morning, you might get a phone call from me, it's blah blah, and that's it, done. I'll remember. I do remember everything. I've said this before, but it does take time for it to click in sometimes. And sometimes the brain doesn't click in at all. The gob just keeps going, the mouth keeps going, coming out with stuff, and before the brain gets engaged, and it has got me into trouble many a time. But hey ho, that's who I am, and that's who I will be for the rest of my days. And we can't teach an old dog new tricks, they say, and this old dog has learnt enough tricks to last her bloody lifetime, I'm telling you. But anyway. So going back to the me, knit and natter me, and I do look absolutely awful today, don't I? Look at the state of the price of potatoes, honestly, and they're going up anyway. So, but right, so hello Simba, you're right, man. But yes, so it's very grey here today. That's why I haven't got my sunglasses. A little bit of blue sky up there, but the wind is very, very hot in the sunshine. The wind is quite high. The wind is. I'm not talking about personally now. I'm talking about the air. Thank you. And yes, so the wind is gusts. We've got gusts at the moment, and it's very refreshing. It's like, as you can see, my plants here. They're a little bit sun damaged, but they'll get through. They're doing really well there, and I think I need repotting. I'll repot them later on, I think, because they're still growing at the moment. So, oh dear me, you call me Delia Smith. Oh no, she's a cook, isn't she? Yeah. So one day I'll show you what to cook and everything, how to boil an egg, or like I did earlier. I left the frying pan on the ring without turning the cooker off, and I was on the phone sorting some bills out, and I could smell something burning, and it was like sickly sweet stuff, and I left the frying pan on the ring and with the cooker on. So naughty of me. It's the second time I've done that in 7.5 years, so it's not bad going, really, is it, for an old biddy like me? It feels like it's going to rain at the moment. The cat's still out in it, but bless him. But yes, so going back to my being looking at 6 months pregnant, I will look more like 4 months pregnant now. If that person ever saw me again, she said something like that. I think I just boxed it. But at least my boobs are bigger than my belly now, so which is a good thing, because it used to be like level, like boobs, belly, and that was it, and there was no gap. So now at least there's the boobs, and there's a bit of a shape now, like I was told the other day. I had an awful dress on, and I had some oil on there from cooking, like coconut oil, and I thought it'd come out in the wash, and it hadn't, and I didn't realise until I was at the hospital that the oil stains were still on there, and right around my lap. So, but hey ho, that's life, isn't it? You know, so very embarrassing, but there you go. Yes, so this is going to be a very short one, because I don't know what else to talk about, but suffice it to say that regardless what people call me or how rude they are to me, you can't be as bad as I am to myself, honestly, you really can't be. And I beat myself up daily, especially the fact that I can't have children. And people say, oh, why didn't you do it when you were a boy? And blah, blah, blah. What do you know, like a jiffy bag and a turkey baster. No, it wouldn't be the same. It would not be the same. I wanted to actually give birth myself and have a child and give birth and go through that excruciating pain and whatever, you know, so going to labour and whatever. And I do apologise if this is going to trigger some of you. It might trigger one or two of you that I know. Apologies for this, but this is the only way I can put it out there, because I can't really talk to a few people about this because well, because they get really upset and get triggered by it. So I'll put a trigger warning on this anyway. So but yes, so and I reckon that's why I did my childcare in the 90s. So I'm a qualified, well, I did my childcare in the community 0 to 14 years in 91, 92, and then I worked at a school in Camden, then a school another, then I went to college in North London. I was access course, I was going to do psychology, and I was accepted into Middlesex University. I was accepted to go in there, but I didn't take it up. Silly me, but there we go. And that's another thing as well. This home where I live now, this is the longest place I've ever lived at since I left home when I was 16. So, and that says a lot. And it's because, and this was before I knew I was trans, it's because I didn't feel as if I fitted in. Thank you, Simba, good boy. It's because I didn't feel as if I fitted in anywhere, no matter where I went. Even London, and London is just the most is the most cosmopolitan place you can live, and even there I felt lost and alone because I didn't fit in. I tried to. That's what I was a gothic-y, punky kind of thing, and that's, you know. So, and I worked in a nightclub in the 80s, then in the 90s, late 80s, I worked in a pub in Hampstead, and I got sacked from there because I couldn't get there on time on a Sunday morning. I wanted to be there at 9:30, and of course in those days you didn't have buses 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So he told me to, and he said, and I don't want people like you here working here anyway. So, and he was like in the middle of Hampstead. So the pub was at one end, and Boy George's house was at the other end of the street. So. But anyway, so I digress yet again. But then from there, I ended up working in the marketplace, indoor market at the High Street, Kensington, and I think that was one of the better times of my life, really, working there, because I met so many lovely people while working there, people that were famous in the 80s and 90s, and still have, you know, so that if I mentioned them, they'd still be known. You know, some people my age or older, maybe a little bit older, not too much older, would recognise the names and everything. So, but I won't mention them because it's just one of those things. We were just friends and we just partied and partied and partied, worked all day, partied all night, and I worked for one of the councils there, at a preschool, like a summer school thing. I did that as well part-time, which was enjoyable, but I gave that up because of my depression and my anxiety and everything, and a huge part was because of my being trans, and I didn't know, so I didn't fit in. But yes, so and then I moved, and here I am, had it all done. But it's like the most I ever lived anywhere was 3 years, maximum was 3 years. Even when I was with my ex-husband, it was it's raining now, but it's lovely. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, a nice bit of rain, it's not lovely, so I'm sat in it here, it's only just a little drizzle, but there we go. And see, dedication, kids, dedication, it's called dedication, or madness, we don't know, do we? Some people call it dedication, others call it madness. But yes, so as I was saying, even with my ex-husband, the longest place we lived together, I think, was about 2 years, and we moved from Cornwall up to Devon and moved around Devon, and then I finally settled here. I moved here a year before my surgery, and it was exactly a year before my surgery, and I've been here ever since, and I love this little home I've got. It is just as you can see, I'm out on the patio, and it's the top floor flat, so it's the roof terrace I'm sat on, which isn't that gorgeous, isn't it? Isn't that very posh? Right in the town centre, which is lovely. Literally just 2 minutes away from all the shops and everything I need on the doorstep, even the tattoo is there, which is handy, because I'm saving pennies now to get my next tattoo, and well, I need 2 tattoos, one on the back of my neck. I've got one on each side. I've got one on the back of my neck, and I want one on my upper thigh as well. But nobody sees anything there anyway. So, and the only time you see the tattoos on my neck is when I've got my hair up. So, but yeah. So, and I'm just wittering like an old fishwife again, aren't I? So, just call me wifey. That's what you've got to do. Just call me wifey. But anyway, so. Thank you again for subscribing. If you have new subscribers, if there are any, I haven't checked in the last couple of days. So thank you for watching the videos. I can see I can see the numbers of people that have subscribed, and I can see the numbers of people who have watched my videos, but I cannot see who you are. So, but thank you anyway for even taking the time out to watch even one of my videos. It means a lot to me. It just means that. Even if it just means you're just sharing it with friends and having a giggle and having a laugh and oh, Arkada kind of thing, so at least it puts a smile on your face, and that's what I'd like to do. 9 times out of 10, I do get very serious sometimes, and I do get so up myself. It's just unbelievable. It's like I'm worse than royalty, to tell you the truth. I really am. But hey, that's me. That is me. I'm too old to change now, and if I do change, I think too many people will be shocked. So just leave it as it is, I think. But anyway, so I've got to go before it pours down, because I want to go do some shopping, and so I sort the dogs out and the cats and everything. Well, the cat's just sat there in the rain, bless him. I'm sure he's doolally, like his mother. But anyway, so thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you want to share, please do share the page. Share the whole channel if you want, or just share one of the videos and just say, Wakara, isn't she mad, isn't she thick, isn't she stupid, or and have a giggle, whatever. I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered, because I've put myself out there, and if people want to take the piss, they will, and I accept that. So but like I said, if it gets people to giggle or smile, or at least forget their little troubles, even for 5 minutes after watching my video, then my job is done, so don't worry, I'm not going to sing or anything like that. I've got a seagull on the roof over there, and he's just staring at me like mad, going, you're not coming in the video. No, you're not. No, you're not. You can just sit there and just bugger off. But how can you sit there and bugger off, unless you're in a wheelchair, I suppose, or a tram or something, I don't know, or a bus. But anyway, so yes, see those kind of things that are going through my head every 5 seconds. It's just madness. Oh, I just noticed that one of my Buddha heads has lost his little knot on the top of its head. Oh, what a shame. I have to get that off of there and buy another one. The other one's still okay, but it looks very cracked, so I don't think they were supposed to be met. It's the cold winter we had. Yes. Well, anyway, I'm wittering on again, and welcome to my life. That's what it's like. Witter, witter, witter. Can you imagine this voice in your head 24/7? That's me for yes. And I'm not psychotic. I'm not psychopathic. I'm not psychedelic or anything like that. Even though the top might look as if I am. Oh, bit of a cleavage there. There we go. Yeah, see, yes, the tits are there. Tits are big. And yes, and I keep saying this, they are real. I'm sick and tired now of people saying, oh, how come they move? Oh, look, they can't be moving, because they automatically think that a tranny woman like me has implants or whatever. No, these aren't implants. These are real boobies, all right? So, oh my God, they are huge, aren't they? I didn't realize how big they were, but they are huge and they are real. and I'm very proud of them. And so we all should be, all us girls out there, trans or cisgendered women, we should be proud of our boobies. And please, I'm saying this now at the end of this video, I don't know if any of you will get to the end of it, but please, 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 instead of wearing bras that the boobs just sit in, wear a bra to lift them up, for goodness sake. So many people are going down with their boobs around the waist. No, just lift them up. It doesn't matter how big they are. Be proud of them, show them, get them bras up. Honestly, get more support under them, which would be much more helpful for your back as well. You know, be proud of them. I know there's one or two people that that do suffer really badly with the size of the boobs, back problems and everything with the boobs and whatnot. So I do sympathise there. But maybe a proper foundation garment might be the best thing for it. But anyway, who am I? I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor. No. Anyway, so yes, so I'm off to play with my new toy now. So the camera thing that turned up, I had a good look at it earlier and I thought, oh, it's very plastic and everything, so it's cheap. It's cheap stuff, but hey, it's better than the kick in the face, isn't it? So a kick in the face with a brick shoe, with a cement shoe, yeah, or whatever they call it. But anyway, so goodbye, adieu, and see you soon.